Hi guys, it's Dan from Dan's Best Tech. Microsoft's Surface Go 2 includes a 2-year-old Core M3 processor inside. Is it worth $630 or $760 with a keyboard? Let's talk about that. So the Surface Go 2 has just been launched with the Core M3 that will make it much more bearable to use over the original Surface Go. The original Surface Go had a super slow Pentium Gold 4415Y processor. The $400 Surface Go 2 base model from this year still includes this slow Pentium Gold 4425Y processor, along with only 4GB of RAM and 64GB of slower eMMC storage. Yeah, these are some pretty outdated specs to me. Therefore, in my first video, I said that if you can afford it, the model you should get is the 2-year-old 8th gen Intel Core M3 version with 8GB of RAM and the faster 128GB of SSD storage for $630 or $760 if you want a keyboard. In this video, I wanted to see if there are any other laptops or 2-in-1s around the same size and price to see how they compare to find out if the Surface Go 2 is indeed overpriced. So are there any alternatives out there? Actually, yes. The Asus Transformer Mini, the Chewy Hi 10X, the Lenovo YogaBook, and the Samsung Galaxy Book 10.6 all fit within this small niche. When comparing the Surface Go 2 to these alternatives, you can see that the Surface Go 2 does indeed have the best multi-core performance in Geekbench 5. Additionally, it is the lightest and only option of the bunch with 8GB of RAM. That said, it is also the most expensive option, but not by as much as you think. It's only $50 more than the YogaBook. To me, 8GB of RAM is a must in 2020, so the extra $50 is well worth it. But again, if you're willing to get something a little heavier and a little more expensive, then the Surface Pro X and the Surface Pro 7 get way better performance. In conclusion, is the Surface Go 2 overpriced? Not really. For someone who needs a super light 2-in-1 with only a 10.5-inch screen, 8GB of RAM, and the best performance over any other 10-inch tablet or 2-in-1, then the Surface Go 2 is a good buy. Just remember, if you can work with a tablet that's slightly larger and heavier, then the Surface Pro X and Surface Pro 7 are much better options. Let me know if there's anything you'd like me to test in the full review. If you like this video, please leave a like. If you want to see more, subscribe and hit the bell icon, and I'll catch you in the next one.